"I am not a beggar," says a cardboard sign held up by a woman on the corner of Rastakiz Avenue in Karaj's Gohardasht area. "Please do not drop coins here. I am waiting for a customer. I will sell my kidney to save my son's life." The woman stands at the same spot every day with her teenage son. They wear the tragedy of their situation deeply ingrained into their faces. The woman exudes the sadness of a mother whose child is dying. The son's face reveals an unbearable life of constant pain. Both are weary of hard times. Both are waiting and hoping for a miracle. Someone begins to film their plight. "Please do not video me," she says. "What is pleasant about other people's unhappiness that you want to share? Please don't." The human organ trade uses social media to market body parts. Their website's images make them resemble specialist butchers. They offer anything the buyer could want, from kidneys to corneas, from bone marrow to babies. There are also numerous Instagram pages dedicated to the same business. They sell newborn babies too, along with surrogate mothers offering wombs for hire. There is also a more direct sales method. Organ sellers stop drivers at traffic lights, ask passers-by on the streets, and wait outside hospitals, another process that has become commonplace. What brings people to offer themselves to this body parts marketplace? Desperation, poverty, debt. A young woman offers to sell her kidney for $3,600. She also offers a cornea, some bone marrow, and a chunk of her liver. "My father has been in Karun prison in Arvaz for the past 6 years, she says. "We had a home in the village of Ahmad Agha in Izeh. It was an adobe house, but we were together and this made us happy. My father worked for an orchard owner close by, but then came the drought. The orchard dried up and my father lost his job. At first he borrowed money, but little by little he could not afford even to buy us food. He was forced to borrow a little money from a loan shark in Izeh, but he was not able to repay even that little bit. He started to borrow more money to pay his debts and eventually ended up in prison. We lost our home in Ahmad Agha." She adds, "I am healthy. My kidney is of better quality than those others on the site because I am still young. I am not yet 18 and have the ID to prove it. With the money I make, I can get my father out of prison, and besides the kidney, I will sell anything else that people want to buy. I would sell one of my eyes. I would survive with one kidney and one eye. But as things are, my sisters and my mother and I will die in the middle of nowhere. The cold season is around the corner. With the first rains, we are going to die under the tin roof." Buying and selling body parts is against the law in Iran. However, the online market continues to grow unchecked by government. Intermediaries deal with the finance and the social media aspects of the trade. The websites show profiles of people who offer their body parts, listing age, blood group and test results. They cream off vast sums of money for their services. Cobra, age 27, has an advert for her kidney in the dialysis ward of Arvaz Hospital. She says, "My 6-year-old child is going to school this September, but I have no money to pay for the basic necessities, like clothes, stationery, or a school bag." She says agents call her constantly, even called me from the Society for the Support of Kidney Patients. I guess they want their cut. Nobody takes pity on anybody else. They must be unhappy because I want to sell a part of my body without involving them. God willing, perhaps somebody will buy it, and I can solve the problems of our life. Prices vary. Rare blood types increase the value, but the bargaining is hard, and sellers are often forced to drop their price by 50% to make a quick sale, or as much as 90% if the buyer takes advantage of the seller's desperation. In their attempts to force an even lower price, buyers will extend the negotiations and, to wear down the seller's resolve, pretend to pull out of the deal. Ali Nobakht Haghighi, chairman of Iran's Committee on Health and Therapy, asked Tehran's prosecutor Abbas Jafari Dowlatabadi to shut down websites that deal in body organs, including Kolii.ir. He is concerned international gangs that smuggle human organs will target Iran. No action was taken. It appears no one else in Iran wants to enforce the regime's own laws. Perhaps it is the top echelons of the regime's society who are the customers, buying the human organs the body part trade provides, even though sometimes the sale of an organ ends in the death of the donor. Of course, there are no official figures for this.